freaking fail.
All right, Allison, you're up.
Oh, shit.
Have you guys ever been given a decision where you had to answer really quickly? Where you didn't answer and you hesitated and then you regretted that decision? Well, I know a lot of us have, and I'm going to be talking about the quote that says, "He who hesitates is poor." And that may not be in the literal sense of poor, but it may be in missing out on an opportunity or on something that you've been working towards. So the examples I'm going to use are in sports, in making life decisions, and in school. So have you ever been, okay, not have you ever been, you're in the middle of a game. You're a goalie on a soccer team. Your team is up by 1 point, and the forward is coming at you as fast as they possibly can with the ball. In that moment, you have to make the decision to go and block the ball. But if you hesitate, it can cost your team that game. So that is when hesitation can be, he who hesitates can be poor. If you miss that goal, that causes your team to lose that game, and maybe costs you winning championships or just something your team's been working for really hard. The second thing I'm going to talk about is in making life decisions. Say you get an opportunity to get a promotion in your job, but you have to move 3 hours away to a different city. That may be a big decision to make, but if you hesitate, you might miss that opportunity to get that promotion, to get paid more money so you can be more well off. This is more in the literal sense of poor, I guess, but it's missing an opportunity because you hesitated to make that decision. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is in school. Don't hesitate to study for that test. Don't think, oh, I'm not good in that subject. I'm not good at math, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to put it off. I'm going to not study right away because I'm not good at it, so I'm not going to get it anyway. Don't hesitate. Go for it. Study for that test. Do your best, and maybe you'll see a better outcome. So that is how it can go with in sports, in making decisions, and in school. So don't hesitate.
All right, the rhetorical question at the beginning was a little complicated, and I'm not sure that it made your point as clear as it could be, but you did state what the quote was, and you had a position on the thesis statement. That was fine. You had an excellent preview of what you were going to talk about, so it's relatively easy to follow. On the individual points, you had nice examples. I thought there were some vivid descriptions that you were providing, so I appreciated that. You know, the soccer field thing, for instance, I thought you did a nice job trying to get us to see that in our mind's eye. So that worked pretty well. Presentation issues, as usual, I think people need to project a little bit more. You need to do that, but you had good variety in your voice, and I thought it was very fluid for the most part while you were speaking to us. There's not a lot of hesitations or starts or stops or stammers, anything like that, so it comes across pretty effectively. The gestures are okay. You want to get the topic paper out of your hands, because everybody who holds on to that, they start playing with it, they snap it, they're waving it around, it's a distraction. You know what the quote is, you don't need it anymore. Get rid of it, put it away, put it in your back pocket if you think you're going to need it again at the end, or just put it on the desk in front of you, but get it out of your hands because that becomes a distraction. I thought your eye contact was excellent. You're looking at everybody the whole time you're speaking. You seem to try to engage them, even the ones that are on their cell phones. I appreciate your making the extra effort on those folks. You know, the time, it's a little underdeveloped, but it's okay. And the conclusion of the speech, you attempted to have a summary, and I thought that that was a good, solid exit thing to do. All right, thank you.